Basically, you just turn it on. And it's basically just speak into it. Yep. And then you press record. Allow.
What up?
Anyway, we're going to start this podcast. This is Prime Example Podcast. And I'm your host, Leslie. And to my left...
Your uncle?
You introduce yourself?
I did.
Okay, then Valerie.
Lena?
My name is Valerie. No, cousin.
Lena, I'm the tia.
This is our first podcast, so, not that great for speakers, so don't judge.
A little bit. Don't judge too much if you guys don't want to. Okay. It's up to your own personal opinion.
Fool. I see you got the whole set and everything.
Hell yeah, I got the whole set. Yeah, guys. Oh, no, this is plastic. I didn't want to get the metal one because it's portable.
Well, not yet. But it looks good, though. It's nice.
Well, I'm eventually end up getting the metal ones, but those ones are I'm going to keep at home, but these ones I'm going to take with the homeless people.
Oh, you're gonna
I'm going to go interview homeless people.
Oh, shit.
I'm only going to give them like $20, though. I'm going to cut that part out, though.
Or are you going to go around, like, out here in downtown? Or
yeah. I want to go visit. I was going to say I'm going to do Angel first, but he's not homeless, y'all.
You can start with him. He's fine.
And
He's okay.
Okay, so we're gonna let's see, get on the topic.
No, let me. I got some questions.
Okay, that's okay.
This is my first
Go ahead.
podcast. I want to know what's up.
Me too.
Okay.
I want to know what's going on.
Around how many podcasts have you done?
Me?
How many do you think you've done?
I think I've done like around 15.
Okay,
Oh,
so
that's a pretty cool number.
are we the first family?
No, I was about to say we did a podcast with me.
Cousins?
Yeah,
Okay, that's cool.
it was me, Listo, Joshua.
How long do they usually last?
An hour.
About an hour? Half an hour? Okay, cool.
Hour almost. It could almost go for 2 hours depending.
Okay. Because I don't know. You gotta talk to me because I don't know.
No, I'm gonna ignore you. No, because actually, I think I did podcasts with this college students. So I had asked the question with the college students, is it a good idea to get in relationships in college? But since you guys only, like, basically, we're all in high school, finished high school, basically.
So what was the question?
No, okay, so I had asked my college students, how is it being in relationships in college? Yeah, basically, like, would you want to do it? But my question is, what is it a good idea to get into, like, relationships in high school?
No.
Is it? No, I think, no. It's the thing about high school, that's when you, like, be out there, explore what you want. Well, yeah, you're gonna have drama, but that's part of
you're in high school,
that's part of the thing.
It's time for you to make friends and just
explore what you want, meet people, go out.
Because if you're in a relationship, you don't really get to do much without hurting the other person's feelings,
Yeah.
Still in, like, high school?
Someone always
there's
gets
just
hurt.
some situations where you want to be with just your friends, and when you're in a little situation where you're in a relationship, you can't do that.
You mean like there's time
and
for
you
everything?
Want to meet new people too.
Well, yeah. But I think it's fun having a relationship in high school. It was fun for me.
It was for me.
In high school,
How long did that last?
A long time.
A long time? Ooh.
Me and Valerie can't really.
I met my first baby mama in 9th grade. I was with her for 4 years. Throughout all high school, I think.
So would you consider that your first love?
Yeah. Even though it went
okay, so
south.
was it calm or was it crazy?
It was crazy.
Okay, you see?
But I don't regret nothing. It was fun. Don't get me wrong, I did get hurt. But that's
Oh wait, so you got hurt?
I got hurt, but that's part of the
process.
Journey. Yeah, whatever.
Men like to get
Of the healing.
No, we don't like to get. No one likes to get hurt, fool, but it happens. We all go through it at one point in our lives.
yes,
You agree, Weezy?
Yes, because that's
Yeah,
something
Weezy
that
said
we
he
can't
agrees.
stop.
Yeah. Like have you gotten hurt in a relationship? Bala?
Mala, have you had
Yeah.
a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
Have you
I'm
gotten
gonna say
hurt?
yeah.
What's
Yeah,
the
my
longest
relationship.
relationship you've had?
3 months.
3 months? Mine.
That's the one that
Hey,
broke
I'm
your
Look,
heart.
when
I was
my
up
first
there.
baby
Well, I
mama was
know
about
for
4,
6 months,
and
but
when
yeah.
Tiffany, we've been together about 7 or 8. Cause Ivy's 6, right?
Yeah.
6,
Yeah.
7, yeah, about 8 years.
So you guys were together for 2 years before you had Ivy?
And I was on some crazy shit.
How is life in California, Weasel?
Expensive. That's why I'm here in Ohio.
So how would you average that? How much are you saving compared to what you were out there?
I'm not saving shit. No, No, but it's way cheaper.
Wait.
It's way cheaper out here to live.
Saving
you know?
$0.
Yeah, it is.
Like you could save if you wanted to, for real. But I don't have shit saved. You have a lighter? You don't have a lighter?
Where's the lighter?
We're budgeting.
You have a lighter? Do I go get one?
Budgeting skills out here.
We used to go get one.
Do I go get one? Can I get one?
We used to go
Yeah.
get
Okay.
one.
Quick intermission,
I
but
have a lighter.
we're still gonna have a little
Yeah,
combo.
later.
Never mind, he's bringing me something.
So relationships in high school,
You found
Valerie,
one?
what you think?
Let me go downstairs real quick and see what's going on, and then I'll be back. Let me go check.
Okay. So yeah.
Oh, no.
How close do you guys have to be? How close? Were you guys close with your guys' like teachers?
What do you mean, like, did I have anyone close growing up with me?
No, like
What?
as teachers.
Teachers.
All my teachers?
Oh wait, did you guys find any of the teachers like role models? Like you you talk to them or at least like about advice or something?
No. No.
You ever had a
I
crush
just
on a
went with
teacher?
it. Like, fuck all the teachers.
You ever had a crush on a teacher?
Yes. About 2 or 3 of them. One in elementary.
That's a lot.
No, one in
That's a
elementary and probably like 2 of them in high school.
Okay.
I had one in high school. He was like the Spanish teacher.
I think I know what you're talking about.
At Wade High
Cause I think he asked me. He was like, cause he asked me because I was like, I think a couple of my.
Victor?
Yeah, you go.
Okay.
So no lo vas a cerrar.
No.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I think he asked me. I was like, so I think I was a freshman, and he was like, "Oh, what's your last name?" And I said it, but I was like, "But I go by another last name," because he was like, "You look just like someone I know." And then I was like, "Oh, I have a Thea." That's why we say we kind of look alike, but I don't think. And then they're like, "Oh yeah, that is her." I was like, "I know her. She took my class a couple times. How's she been?" I'm like, "We're middle class."
What about you? Do you have any crush teachers?
Fuck no.
No? I don't believe you.
I know.
I feel like we all had a teacher.
Hell
like,
no.
At least a little bit, like, damn, you know.
My kid's principal teacher is hot now.
Is it? Oh, yeah, but.
Yeah, Lupa's gonna say, I'm gonna go pick them up. I can go pick up your kids.
And what about the question you asked first? Do you think it's a good idea to date in high school?
Do I think? No, I didn't.
You didn't date in high school at all?
Well, I did my freshman year, and then after that, I was like, I got too much going on, too much problems at home. I don't want to be there. So I did a bunch of sports.
Oh, shit. What about now? Like, how do you feel?
Now, I mean, it's different. Different circumstances, different opportunities and shit. So I feel like if you
Yeah, once you're grown up, you but in school, you find a lot of people, like, a lot of different people.
Yeah.
Oh, Joshua came to the podcast. He came to say what up.
Hey.
Joshua, want to hop on the podcast?
What up?
He's currently in high school. You can sit down next to us.
Oh, shoot.
But yeah, I think it's cool to date in high school for separate opportunities for some other people. I feel like for me, it would have been a distraction.
It is a
Yeah, I
big
think
distraction.
it is.
And-
If you start dating in school,
it is
yeah.
a distraction.
It sidetracks you a lot.
It does.
You're worried about Valentine, birthdays, Christmases, you know, all that stuff.
I mean, have you ever since you've been with Tiffany, have you ever like forgot it was like an anniversary?
We're not married. Yeah, I forget.
No, not like.
No, I know the month is around October, but the day, all the days and like they all kind of mushed into one. So you know, you get me? Like all these years, you don't remember what day you did this, what day.
You guys just,
It's
you
all
just
like
know
It's just like you
met
just
around
forget.
that time.
I
You
know it
just
was
forget.
October. Yes. Yes.
Around Halloween time?
What do you think it's a good idea to date?
No, wait, hold up. I'm not done.
Not that.
Why would you get mad if like your boyfriend forgot when you guys got together?
No, because I don't even remember.
Oh, okay. How about you
I
guys?
would.
No, it's just then in that case, how I feel like
I
then that's
remember.
not serious
do
for you then.
care? I was gonna say, do you care?
Then you're not taking it
As
as
long as
serious.
you
No.
as
mix it
people
up.
No,
are.
I do
As
take
long
it
as you
serious,
mix
but
it
I
up.
think it's
Mix
just
up
because since we both don't remember because it just happened so quick, so we're just like, well, I don't think it matters.
Well, no, it doesn't
Me
matter.
personally, I don't think it matters.
No,
The
it
day doesn't matter.
But there's a lot of people who do. They be
I-
like, why
yeah,
the fuck
people
you
are
don't
tedious
remember
about stuff like
whatever. What about you? What about you, Valerie?
Wait, I need my batteries.
Wait.
Like
With
if he
money.
forgets, then like, and then he like,
Dang. He said, what's that?
I think that
I gotta switch on my battery.
you guys can't remember the day that you guys like at least something special sparked in this. It's not real.
No, I
Okay,
personally
it is
think
fine.
I remember everything that happened that day and all that stuff, but a date is not like a thing I memorize.
It's just some
Well, yeah, like
situations,
not a day.
There's people
like,
who be like, oh, well, I just keep up with all these things that you don't keep up with. You know how people be like, oh, the small things do matter, and other people be like, the small things don't matter.
No, the small things I think they do.
That's what I'm saying. So
I
like,
think
for
small things don't
somebody,
matter, though.
like to us, it could probably mean nothing to just remember the day, as long as other days are more special. But to that person, it could be like, no, like if you can't even remember that one day, to me, it's so special. Like, do you even love me? It's just like.
After how many years do you think it's fine to celebrate the day you got together or anniversary?
I mean, a lot of people do it every month.
Other people do it every
Every
year.
year.
Yeah.
See, well, I feel that when you're very excited, you do like puppy love is always like that for real.
Yeah.
Like you get so excited
Yeah.
and be like, oh my god, like
No, but
we've been together for 30 days, 40 weeks, like.
no, that's only some
There's
people.
been girls
Not me.
that are
We
like
were
that,
back
though.
off. With
I've
that.
seen girls.
Imagine being with a
Punch you.
girl who's so
I'll punch you.
like that though, and then you don't give her the same energy. Her energy, she would feel so like unloved because the way she's showing love is
She
not.
feels like she's giving more.
Yeah, cause
It's not reciprocated.
Your birthday, I go all out. Anniversaries, like anytime, like whatever, and then you're just like, it's not that serious, like.
Well, I mean, as long as well, yeah, you're right. You're totally right.
Yeah.
But I mean, some
You're
people,
probably right.
There's other people who are like you too. Like honestly, I'm kind of like that. Like I don't really remember a lot of days, and I had a problem like that with my.
But I feel like a lot of- yeah.
I didn't remember
Might
a lot of
remember.
situations. Yeah, I didn't remember a lot of days, and
No, but as long as they know that you appreciate them, I think it's fine. But
Yeah,
but do
as
something
long
for
as,
them,
yeah,
like
they were-
once a year, like whatever.
because some people you could just be like, here's $100 and here's a big ass teddy bear, and they're like, okay, but you were at work for 8 hours, and I wanted us to be now we only
Together.
got 2 hours together.
Right, like as long as I feel like
Yeah, so like say if a day didn't matter, but they still gave you that option to be like, okay, I don't know those days, but we can make a day to where it's like you're going with the idea like, okay, days don't have to matter, but we can make up the time that basically a love language, because some people don't like reciprocate the same
Yeah,
way.
some people don't communicate by talking.
Yeah, some people
Yeah.
think something materialistic is gonna make up for the lost time, and other
No,
people are like,
talking.
no, you gotta like take me out and communicate. Like we have to have like a special.
Yeah, it's
connection,
Yeah.
time to bond. Like
Yeah.
Or like
But
I've
that-
seen like
but-
where couples like where there's a person like a woman that does something for their husband, like can't wait for them to like get home, and they still like in the office and like
Yeah,
they end up like
You mean like everyone has to put a part of like
everybody
Yeah.
has
their
to
part,
have
put their
something.
part,
Yeah.
add to it, 50-50.
yeah.
But yeah, that's the
And
way it's
honestly,
supposed
I
to
feel
be.
like a lot of people don't think 50-50. Like people think like, oh, 50-50 is just like certain things, but it's like no, like 50-50 goes deeper than that.
I don't know. I think possibly it could be like 50. It don't have to be 50-50 because some people can't uphold their part a long time. But it's like when you're consistently doing it, then that's like a problem.
Well, yeah, that's true too. That's true.
Because some people could be
Like
given.
you can lack on one anniversary 1 year, but at least make
Not
up
all the
next
time,
year. Yeah,
yeah.
but once you're going every year where you forget every anniversary, or like let's say for your anniversary, you tell her like, oh, I love the PlayStation 4, and then she's like, oh yeah, okay, and then on that day she goes and gets that for you, but she's been telling you for the longest something, and then you just be like, oh fuck, I forgot, but let's go eat, and you're just like, and she's just looking at you like, oh.
But you forgot.
I mean, 50-50 in that situation could have been him taking her out to eat, giving her a box of chocolate, giving her flowers, and just making her feel like.
Or just try to make the best of it.
That could have just been so.
Because
much
sometimes
better.
guys can afford
But
it,
just
well.
being like, oh, I'm tired, or like, oh, like, you know what, like, no, because I don't have the money for that, or like, just little, like, that's just like, why?
Well, no, I know,
big
like, just to
excuses?
go out somewhere. I mean,
Yeah.
even if you don't have the money.
Like, if
for
my
it.
girl's going all out on one thing that I want, even if it's something materialistic, like, let me make her day really special, you know, because I don't have to make up for it 50-50 with buying her another gift that costs $500 too, you know?
Yeah, that's true. How do you feel about it?
No, I think I feel like they works depending the relationship for real. Because some people, I don't know, some people just optimizes the depending the situation, they optimize what things they have in common and what people have like their strengths in it. Because sometimes you lack something, but they have it, like they understand that better than you do. So you guys work hand in hand together to figure out that situation.
Compromise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
What works for
How old are
you?
you? 20.
21.
Yeah.
Yep.
How long for you think for yourself down?
I'm never
30s,
settling.
40s? No, you don't feel like settling never?
No, it depends what you like.
Ne- Never say never. You never know what's gonna come your way.
You know what? That's
When you
true
least
because
expect it?
I was you. Like, I was the one who was never gonna have kids. I was never gonna have none of that. And then look at me now. I have a 10-year-old.
I don't consider having kids settling. I think settling is when you get too comfortable.
You live
And
together.
yeah, you know, not even living together. It's that the fact that you're getting too comfortable where you guys stop doing the things you guys used to do in the beginning. Like you stop
like
going on
hobbies,
dates. You stop,
yeah.
you stop doing the things you
the
like
person.
doing. Yeah, basically just stop your whole everything. Like stop hanging out with friends. Stop doing the things you like doing. Like say if I started going with someone and I just start changing myself. Basically like stop doing art, stop doing tattoos, and I just basically just had kids and stayed at home. But I can still do tattoos if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Can you check on the kids, please?
Yeah, you can.
This fool. I don't think what's the name gonna. Okay, good. Okay.
Oh, but yeah, basically that. Like, if I just that's considered settling for me. Like, basically stopping my whole world and all like the things I love doing outside of the relationship. That's me settling.
No, but you look, you're doing good. You're fine right now. You're
I
all
think
right.
if somebody loves you, though, they will never ask you to stop doing something you love to do.
Not yeah, and I
Yeah.
think they'll wait for you to say
Yeah.
something first.
Yeah,
before
they'll have
anything.
like support.
Okay, so what if that the thing that I had a passion for and it wasn't like working? Say it's been like 5 years and you're like, okay, you need to like figure out how do you gonna go about that? Like, damn, you need to figure something else out. Like, this ain't gonna go for you. Like, you just know that they're not any good, but this is what they love doing. You're like, you gotta tell them, like, this ain't gonna be a career, but you gotta do
Like,
something
if your
else.
person is not moving forward with his passion that he has.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it would be a time for you to be like, look, we need to sit down and talk, and then like the most loving way, just be like, look, man, this shit ain't working out. Like, we need something that's gonna help us, like, you know. But I mean, don't say it exactly in those words.
Wait. Sorry.
So you think just saying it nicely? Or like you just gonna be like,
I think that if you love your person and your person loves you, your person won't take anything you say like in a way where you're like being offensive or like being mean. Like, I think if they love you and they see that the financial situation is not getting better or something, I think they will understand that you put up, or you not put up, but like you try and, you know, wait or try as long as you could, and if things are not working out, then it's time to move forward, you know?
yeah.
Because I mean, if you and him are already having financial problems and you're telling him like, look, you know, let's try this for a little bit longer, and you know nothing happens out of it, then maybe it's time for us to really like move forward, you know.
Yeah.
And then a couple months go by, or even if the situation is worse, then him as your person, he shouldn't want to see you struggle. He should want to be like, you know what, this is just not working out. Let's do something else, because I don't want you to feel like you're the one overwhelmed with everything.
Yeah, I mean, I remember there's this couple I seen. I don't remember if it was like on a YouTube or like a Netflix series, but basically there was like, I think they have kids and they're like, okay, so you go to school for a year, or you do get the degree and I'll stay at home. And then they switched while he worked for a little bit, but he did like a part time.
People should do that.
You don't think?
No, because people change every day. Like, you can wake up today and love this person and wake up the next day and not love that person, and like vice versa. And like, imagine you're staying at home taking care of your children. And the reason I say this is because like I've seen it a lot, you know, throughout the years. A lot of my friends, and like two of them actually, where they went and like they went to school, and then they had kids with somebody, and they didn't go to college for that person, or the girl went to college and the guy kind of stayed home and was like working like heavy duty jobs and like making like that income. And then when she got close to finishing and she got her like little nursing thing going, her little gig, and she started making like so much money, $25-$30 an hour, it was like, oh, well, you know, like,
You're making money.
you have to work all these hours and you're not paying attention to me, so I cheated on you, or type shit, you know? And then, or vice versa, the other way around, you know? Now you're stuck with no career, a child, no credit, no
Oh, basically everything changes. So
But
yeah.
I think if you guys love each other, I think you guys would basically be like, look, let's both go to school, but also let's rotate our times, where like you get a 40-hour shift and you get a 20-hour shift one week, and then I get another 20-hour shift the next week, and you get a 40-hour shift. You know what I'm saying? Like, so nobody's getting more than the other one, because like that, if you guys were to go each other's separate ways, at least you guys have something to show for it, and that, like, at least we worked together and I was able to get this and he was able to get that, and like You know, because imagine like if he's the one doing everything for you, and then one day you just get tired of the situation you're in with him, and then you leave him, or he leaves you, and then you're like stuck with all the bills on your own and like struggling even more now because you don't have nobody to help you with the child or whatever it is, you know.
So what makes you think? Okay, so what are the top 3 things you guys believe that makes relationships like go downhill? Like when do you start seeing that? Like what's the 3 things that lead to it?
For sure, lack of sex.
Yes, lack of sex. having children too young, I think.
Yeah, having children too young is definitely.
I think that one.
I'm having kids too young.
And having
lack
children with multiple people also, just because. Imagine having kids.
Wait, what was it?
What are like the?
No, what was the last one you said?
Having kids with
Having
multiple
kids
people.
with.
Okay, yeah, having kids with multiple people, that messes things up.
Yes, because you know, like co-parenting is not easy. So imagine having to do it with
Co-parenting with children.
Oh, like if you got with someone else and they had kids.
And then they all come together.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
And I'm like,
And then you always have, when you
awkward.
have kids, you always have to take your kids' feelings into like consideration. You can't
First,
Yeah.
before even even
like,
if it's
and
hard,
that's
you have
hard too because like sometimes like your kids don't understand a lot, and sometimes.
But it's not about that because your
Sometimes-
kids come first. Even if the.
But in a lot of situations, us parents get with people who don't have children, so they don't understand a lot of the stuff we have to go through.
Yeah, that's
and
the
then
thing.
and then they feel like we're not understanding them, but then to us it's like the other way around, you know?
That's how it is.
Because there's a lot of people who get in relationships with people and they're like, oh, why is they paying so much attention to that woman or that baby daddy? And it's like, no, it's because the kid or whatever, you know?
That's how it is. Yeah.
But people are like, oh, I can handle it, but like, no, you can't. If you can't handle a girl's past when you get with her, what makes you think you'll handle her a whole baby daddy and like,
Yeah.
you know?
What about you?
It
What do you
kills
think
me.
makes a relationship work? What are the 3 top things?
That makes a relationship work. Communication
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
a good one.
That's definitely.
Communication, yeah.
and reinsurance.
What do you mean?
Basically, because the other person can be lacking. Like most of the time, a lot of females need reinsurance, knowing that you're gonna be there.
Okay, yeah.
And some guys just be clueless and just be like, "Oh, she knows." They don't know.
They think. Yeah.
And then men just can't read our minds, basically.
But that's why you have to go into a relationship knowing what you're getting into.
Yeah.
You know the person, and you know.
And then I say knowing, and I feel like this is always should be keep in mind that you should love yourself more to be able to be
For an
capable of
relationship,
leaving.
learn to love yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's hard when you have kids. But like, I mean, you're there for yourself, but you have to be for kids more.
Not just that when you're in a relationship, I feel like that shows more of who you are as a person too, because you're gonna be conflicting. It's more like it's not even about like it's more of like a debate sometimes.
Yeah, that's how it feels for real.
But it's like more of the debate about like you're revealing a lot of yourself within them because you guys self-reflect a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see something wrong, but sometimes it's like me self-reflecting, like, oh, I'm seeing this wrong with me, so like I try to pin it on them, and regardless of what they're doing, yeah.
I know what you mean. I've gone through something like that too. It's hard, but.
So you guys think it's easier to be single?
I mean, don't get me
Well, I
wrong.
mean, at some point you're gonna have like to get yourself
It's fun
together,
for a while,
like,
but-
settle down with somebody. But I think that first, before like people these days just date just to date, like just for
sex.
for well
Nowadays,
well
people
that
just
too,
want
but
sex.
like more for
think
also
that's
like for
always
also more for like social media.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
That's
these
why I don't
people
have no
have
social media. Dude, you don't know what's out there.
You don't know what's
But
out there?
I think like before, like in a relationship, you need to when you meet a person, you have to know that person before moving on.
Have you ever met a person and just like got with them quick? Like,
Yes.
fuck, let's try this.
Yes.
How did it work out?
I mean, you know, it was my last.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Come over here counting.
That's one of the things.
Counting numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I know this is a podcast.
Ivy, come here so we can interview you. Go sit next to your cousin.
Oh yeah, sit down here so you can hop on the podcast.
Ask a little something.
Here.
Okay, so this is Ivy, you guys, and
Say
her
hi.
first day of school was a couple weeks ago. First day of first grade.
Just talk in the mic.
It hears you. Ivy, let them know how your first day of school was.
Good.
Okay, but did you make any friends? What's your teacher's name?
My teacher's name is Miss Vicky. I love my school.
You gotta speak up, girl. You know you got that voice.
Nobody gonna hear you.
You're not nervous.
You got any friends, girl?
Yes.
What's her name?
Huh?
What's your friend's name?
I forgot.
Oh, so they must really not be your friend.
Ivy, do you know how to spell your name?
IVY.
How old are you?
6.
Ivy, what's the president's name?
I don't know.
Do you know how to count to 100?
Ivy, who created tacos?
Who did create
The
tacos?
tacos.
The tacos? People?
The taco people?
The taco people apparently made tacos.
Yeah.
And I gotta see. I can't even see that far. But we're gonna ask one more question and then we're gonna wrap it up.
Well, I got a question for you guys.
Okay.
This is a question I see a lot. What is it called? It's you're Mexican, but you don't like what?
But you don't like what?
So you're Mexican, but you don't like what?
What you don't like? But
What do you mean? What do
You're
you mean?
Mexican, but what don't you like?
I like chicken nuggets from Washington.
No. You're Mexican, but you don't like what?
You don't like
Eres
aguacate.
mexicano, pero ¿qué no te gusta?
You're supposed to say,
De
I'm
me-
Mexican, but I don't like something
Yeah.
Mexican. Which
I don't
is-
like the texture of avocado. I don't mind eating it in
He's a bougie.
what is that?
I hate apple.
Guacamole.
Guacamole?
But like that, I don't like eating it.
You don't like the guacamole?
No, I like guacamole, not the avocado alone.
Oh, okay. So it's like I like ketchup, but I don't like tomatoes.
You don't like tomatoes? I like tomatoes.
I hate
You're
tomatoes.
Mexican, but you don't
Like-
like what, Josh?
I like everything.
Everything be bust. Everything be
everything is good.
busting.
Everything.
Yeah,
I don't
everything
think
be
there's nothing
busting me,
Mexican
bro.
that
I
I don't
be
like.
smacking and I got kitchen.
I'm Mexican.
Like
But I definitely-
yesterday,
there's a couple things I don't
Ouch,
like.
that.
I don't know. What are those things called? They look like beans, but they're not beans. They're smaller.
oh,
And they
Lentejas?
make
Lentejas?
lentejas. I'm
Lentejas?
Mexicans, but I hate
Why
it.
are they my
Lentejas. Oh my god, I think that's so good.
I like them too.
I've been thinking
I'm
about
not saying
it.
I like
too.
them.
I don't
like
like
it
the
too.
texture. I don't like how they make they feel dry in my mouth. I don't know why.
This is crazy.
Yeah, I think it is too because
Can I
we
hold
like
it
too
down?
much. Like
Yeah, it's smushy. I don't know. It's just I don't like the texture.
I like it though.
What about you?
I'm Mexican and I don't like what's I don't like mole or anything that has meat.
Mole is
It has meat.
awesome.
I actually did like mole though.
No, but
I just don't like meat.
I don't
Okay,
really
look.
like. I don't really like the
you
green
like
mole.
you know like what is
green
that birria? Can you
Birria
drink the
tacos?
juice at least? Like the,
I don't mind.
tacos?
I don't mind drinking the juice, but I can't. I
Okay.
prefer not to though.
Not the taco.
not the meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Girl, you crazy. But yeah, guys, that conclude Prime Example Podcast, and these were my guests, and I'm your host Leslie. Yeah.
Peace.
Peace and love.